Hello, my name is Jimmy Durbin, and I'm going to be going through the solution-focused model using the miracle question. So here we go. All right. Michael, I appreciate you coming in. So you're getting ready to be released from prison in about a week. And so I just want to talk to you about the feelings that you're having, what's going on. We talked about last time the anxiety that happened as a result of being released. So how are you today?
I have a lot of anxiety about going out to the real world. I've been locked up for a little bit of time. So my concern is going back out to be a productive member of the society. What am I going to do for a job? How am I going to stay clean? And all that. Where am I going to live? How am I going to, restart my life over?
And so as it relates to those things, what kind of feelings does that bring up in you? I mean, when you talk about those individual things.
Well, instantly the first thing that comes to my mind is what I know. It's going out and get high and sell drugs and do what I know how to do. But the anxiety of trying to not do those things, to live a productive life, I know it's going to be hard to get a job and stuff like that. So it brings a lot of anxiety to me. And when you're locked up, you don't see people like we do on the streets. You don't look people in the eyes. It's a totally different life in prison than it is on the streets. And so there's a lot of anxiety there. Am I going to make it? Am I going to violate parole? All those good things that goes with being released from prison.
Understandable, and those feelings are valid. I mean, I think you can use that to help you, as you transition from being incarcerated to. So let me ask you this question. Okay. Let's just say you go to bed tonight, and by magic, a miracle happens, and you wake up, and you're in your bedroom at your mother's house, and all the anxiety that you're feeling, all the causes and conditions, all the things that you're worried about, getting a job, staying sober, interaction with people, is gone. So what I want you to do is close your eyes, and think about that, and tell me what that feels like and what you're experiencing. And as you walk down the street and you encounter people, or as you're, what does that world look like to you? So would you do that for me? So just kind of close your eyes, and I just want you to think about, waking up in the morning, and it's as if the prison experience never happened. And you can envision a world in which there is no anxiety, and the worries that you have today are gone as a result of this magical miracle. So what are you experiencing now?
Experiencing a lot of weight lifted off my shoulders. Being that productive member of society, having a job, getting off work, walking or riding my bike or taking my vehicle home, not worrying about looking over my shoulder at the police coming after me. All that relief is there, and so the pressure is off my chest. It's like there's no worries in me.
And so, as you think about that, then, what types of things are you doing? What kind of program of action do you have every day?
Well, I have the actions of going to my meetings to keep me sober, make sure I reach out to my support group, make sure I surround myself around with other people that are doing the same things I'm doing and not going back to my old ways.
Good. Talk about who's in your life that's meaningful to you.
My family, my entire family's there supporting me through this whole thing. They're in my life. I have my sponsor in my life, good people, friends, and coworkers, and all my support people that are there.
And so when you have those people in your life, what kind of feelings does that bring up for you? What are you feeling?
A lot of joy and happiness. There's people out there that trust me, that care about me, that believe in me, even if I don't believe in myself.
Okay, thanks, Mike. Come up in your eyes. So thank you for sharing that. That gives us some meaning towards what we can work towards, some goals. You talked about a lot of good goals and solutions for yourself. Getting a sponsor. You talked about going to meetings, having a job. So I think in the week coming up, before you get released, we can work on these goals to help kind of remove and release some of that anxiety. And talking to people in your life, you talked about your mom, family, friends, and reaching out to them this week so that you can connect with them in an intimate way and share with them, the types of feelings that you want to have and the relationships that you want to create. And I think it's a good goal for us, for the next week to kind of help you as you transition into